Yeah. Long day, nothing. Wound up not doing anything today. At least not what I had originally planned. I did fill out a few job applications though, so I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I need extra income. Not that I don't like where I currently work, which is still not going to be given out in these videos. I'm just not giving out where I currently work. I'm not giving out where I used to work. With that, I would prefer some privacy. That's why I'm not giving out any sort of job-related details. But with that, let's see that those lights are out. I can't turn those on. Anyway, I did update my website just a little bit. For those of you who still do not know, and yes, I know it's dark, but for those of you who still do not know what my website is, even after me having it posted on my YouTube channel now for about a month, it is mrvloggity.weebly.com. The link is down in the description, down below. And overall, it's just one of those things where it's always being updated. It is not going to be perfect, and I am not making my own website. I do not have the knowledge to actually be able to create my own website. I'm going through Weebly. They have one of those free design your own website things where you can go through Weebly to get your design, or you can go through Weebly to get your own actual domain. If I wanted to get my own domain, I'd have to pay, which, seeing as I'm looking for another job right now, I currently do not feel it is important to spend money on a new domain when I can just get something that works just as well for free. With that, with the option that it gives where I can pay for it, it gives the just 2 or 3 more options. I can add background music to my website, which I don't need. I can add video, like upload my own videos to the site, which a YouTube link is good enough. And then there's like one more thing that I'd be able to do on the version where I'd pay for it that I cannot do if I get the free version. But I still have the free version, so even if I wanted to pay for it, I can still update that at any time. The option's there if I change my mind. But I am not only working on my website, I am working on finding a new job to help myself pay my bills, which I think I talked about this at least in yesterday's video, where regardless of whether I like the job or not, which is something that I do like, regardless of whether I like my job or not, I need to be able to support myself. If I can't support myself, then society deems me as lazy or, whatever. And everybody's different, and everybody's got slightly different opinions when it comes to that stuff, but it's the same general, few. Oh, he's not working? Well, I'm not going to do anything to help him, because he can't help himself. That kind of mentality. At least that's society, anyway. But, you know what? Regardless of, how I feel about getting another job, it needs to be done. I need to be able to support myself. I need to be able to live. And I need to be able to pay bills. So, if I can't do that, then what's the point of working if you can't pay your bills? And with that, this is pretty much my entire life right here. You know exactly what I'm doing. I really don't have too much going on in my life to begin with. And it's not that I don't want anything going on in my life. I just don't really do enough to have it be considered worthwhile. Yep. So, I've, I like what I do with YouTube. I like what I do otherwise, outside of YouTube. I like all that. But my life revolves around me working, going home, and sleeping. That's basically all my life is. And, stay. Yeah. Anyway, with that, I don't even know if you can see me right now. If you can, great. Otherwise, sorry. But, I have actually put a lot of thought into this in the past couple weeks. Just because I did take a lot of time off from recording. And my computer's busted now, so I can't edit. So that gave me a lot of time off. But, I am just... Alright, set there. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck, not really being able to afford the basics. tired of not being able to afford the basics. I'm only living paycheck to paycheck right now. And most of the money's gone before I even see it. So, you know what? All I can say, if I do have a goal of trying to find a job, but not only do I need to work on, you know, making that a reality, I need to work on the details of the goal to be able to get myself to work towards that goal. And it's just not... Basically, you want something done, not only do you have to... Oh, hey, 12 Monkeys. I forgot I bought that. Anyway, if you want something done, you got to be able to work towards it. And the best way to do that is to actually set a goal with a specific date and actually get that goal done by the specific date. And I know you can't see me right now, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, but come on. Anyway, the best way is when you set a goal of, let's say you're like me and you're looking for another job, you say, I'm going to fill out so many applications every day, and if I don't, then I make it up tomorrow. And remote, alright. Anyway, with that, that's only a partial thing though, because when you set a goal for yourself, you say, alright, I'm going to fill out this many applications per day, and I'm going to have a job by this date. And you try and make it reasonable, and you try and do it so it's still, you know, you basically try and do it so you set the goal close enough where it's something to worry about, but you set it away far enough where it's something that can easily be done. If you get what I'm saying. So, I am more worried right now. I'm more worried about finding another job so I can actually pay my bills. I want to be able to pay my bills. I need to be able to pay my bills, and right now I can't. So it's... yeah. I am a little hyped up right now because I'm got a lot of caffeine and sugar, and I'm a little wired, but it's like I got nothing to do now. I don't know if you could tell that I was wired, but I'm wired. And I got nothing to do. It seems like, yeah, I know. For those of you who are actually working with me outside of YouTube, you know what I'm talking about, but right now I'm just doing 12 Monkeys as a way to get some background noise in there to actually be able to, work while I'm got some background noise. And yeah, anyway. Since we're on the topic of the background noise, though, how many of you have actually seen the movie 12 Monkeys? And if you saw it, what'd you think?